Hi, welcome. So we'll start this morning and let's approach today's practice with beginner's mind. So what I mean by beginner's mind, just take a moment to imagine that you've just landed in this body and that you've no idea. You're just going to investigate what does it feel like to be in this body. And we'll do our practice with that in mind today, just this feeling of freshness and newness and curiosity. Just curious to see what we'll discover when we kind of pretend we know nothing about Tai Chi or moving. And let's do it with that feeling of fresh, new, investigative approach. So feet parallel, and we're going to start by just feeling the presence of the whole body. And the mind, just notice how your mind is today. Just listen inside. It might be busy, it might be quiet, doesn't matter, we're just curious. As I said, today is all about curiosity. What does this feel like? All that. So I'm just going to adjust, me being curious now, I can see I need to adjust this just a little bit. Okay, great. So, feet parallel, shoulder width, and a nice feeling of relaxation, or just even noticing how you feel. You might find, I find usually once I notice, the body begins to relax. So we're just going to bring your attention over into the right leg and just sink down into it. And now just imagine that you can feel energy running down that right leg from above and up the right leg from below. So we're just going to bring energy down this whole right side of the body and up. And now just nice and gently swap over to the left side and bring the energy down and up. Just feel like a whoosh of energy coming down from above, up from below. So down from above, up from below, and then we'll just go back over here and feel again this energy flowing down the right side of your body and up from the earth. So it's coming down from the heavens. Just be curious. If you don't feel anything, just move your hands up and down and just imagine. Imagination is so important in all of this work. So down. Be like a child. Ooh, what does this feel like? Well, kids are great. They'll just check it out. So it's good to awaken that child in us that's just curious. Can I feel it coming up? Can I bring it down? Can I bring it up? Can I bring it down? And then as we just transfer the weight over and back, know that that's happening. Energy is coming up and down this side, under the ground, and it's coming up and down this side. So we're just playing with this movement, letting energy whoosh through the body over here. It's like a whoosh over here. It's like you're whooshing energy down and up this side. So it's coming down and up this side. Down the right. Now I'm sending it down and up. Both are happening together, but we'll just whoosh it over here. Whoosh it over here. Just enjoy that feeling of just whooshing energy into one side of the body. This is Tai Chi. Before we put the postures on it that make it Tai Chi Chuan. Okay, so now we're going to turn the right foot out to the corner and step forward with the left. And now you're going to send it under the ground. It's going to whoosh down here and into the left leg. And then you're going to send it back down under the ground into the right leg. So we're sending it under the ground into the left, under the ground into the right. So imagine it comes down from the heavens. Bring this flow of energy down through your back foot. And the back foot sends it right under the ground into the front foot. And then it whooshes down through the front foot into the back. So down the back into the front, down here into the back. So you're sending that energy under the ground forward, under the ground back. So you could think of heaven's energy coming down through your body, connecting to the earth's energy and bringing it here. And then coming down, connecting into the earth and bringing it back here. So we're just sending this energy one way, back the other way. Just a lovely whoosh of energy. Whoosh under the ground. And let's swap the feet. And I hope you're enjoying this. Play with it, like have fun. So we just want to be curious and notice what it feels like to you. So we're going to sit into the back foot and then just feel like you're just drawing energy from the heavens down through that back leg, and then that back leg sends it into the front foot. And we bring it down from the heavens down the front leg, sending it back, down from the heavens. Just play with it, like you're whooshing energy this way, under the ground forward, under the ground back, under the ground forward. Bending the knees, letting that energy flow. So when it comes here, it's going to come up your body and then back down under the ground. Fill up here, empty it back down. Softly down under the ground, up, back down under the ground. Notice what it feels like to just flow. So this is what we want in Tai Chi, this feeling of just the energy is moving us. We're not making it happen, it's just whooshing through us. Okay, so feet back parallel. So something is making my nose itchy. What did they say? Somebody talking about you? Anyway. So let's continue now with that flow of energy, and we're just going to use the reading silk to just flow that energy round through the body this time. So now as you practice, you begin to get that feeling that you can direct the energy down your body, under the ground and up. So we're just tuning into painting it now this time. Just imagine you're drawing, painting it up your body and down. And always, when I say up the body, I always mean the space around as well. So this space around here is getting energized with that energy. This free, available power source that can charge our body and refresh our mind. So what does this one feel like to you? Up this side, down here. Up this side, down here. And now let's go the other way. So we're sending it down the left, up the right. Whooshing energy down here, up here. Connecting to heaven's energy here and bringing it down. Connecting to the ground's energy here and bringing it up. Heaven's energy going down, the earth's energy coming up. Heaven's energy going down, earth's energy up. Okay, now let's bring the hands in. So we're going to do the two together. So as we're sending it down with the left, we're bringing it up with the right. And down with the right as you bring it up with the left. So you get that feeling. Stop here for a second now and just feel like you're sinking down into the ground, but something is stretching you up at the same time. So you have that balance. Feel that coming up and down at the same time, under the ground and across through your body. And then here again, we want that feeling of something lifting us up. You'll feel your sternum lifting. Your hips are coming under. This earth's energy coming up is bringing you up and and heaven's energy is helping you sink down. Then we bring it across the body, and now the earth's energy is we're drawing it up through us and across. And now again we're feeling that mutual flow up and down. Be curious. Can I feel this little, see how little waves of energy going between the hands here, pulling and pushing. Feeling of pulling up and pushing down in a soft way. Or drawing up and releasing down. Now can you focus on coming across, it's coming across the body. The top hand is bringing it across the body here, and the bottom hand is bringing it under the ground, so then they can swap again here. So we want to slow down and feel into that. Feel into it here. Okay, so we'll come back to centre. Just stand for a minute. Now we've been building up this energy. Just hold one hand in front of your heart and the other hand in front of the dantian. And feel that there's going to be a little pressure between your hands and your arms and your body. You can just press in a little to feel that. See, we've been growing, building this energy around the body. So now you'll feel it like a pressure pushing out. As you push in, there's going to be a little bit of a pressure pushing back out of you. It's your energy field. So now let's just make a ball with that energy. And we're just going to just bring the hands in nice and close. And feel that until they're almost touching, till you can feel that pressure between the hands. And then we're just going to stretch it open a little. And press in again to feel that pressure between your hands. This is the energy of Tai Chi that we are playing with and being curious about. We're feeling around this ball of energy. And I'll stretch it a little bit more. Feel around it. Stretch it out a little more. Feel that. Now some days it's going to be really big out here. Feel your energy all the way out. Some days it might just be a little bit smaller. Doesn't matter. We're just investigating. Just play with it round here. And bring the hands back close together. So now you can also investigate this energy by keeping one hand still. We see I'm keeping my left hand still. And I'm going to imagine that my right hand has a beam of energy from the palm. Then I'm going to move around that left hand. Like the left hand could be a bit like a clock. So I can start at 6 o'clock down here. Move the beam over to 9 o'clock. Give a little stir around at 9 o'clock. Move the beam up to 12 o'clock. Move the beam over to 3 o'clock. Like you're shooting a beam of energy down into the lower hand. Back down to 6 o'clock. So now move the beam back around the other way. So from 6, feel it at 6 o'clock. Beam of energy. Move it up to 3 o'clock. I'm going the opposite way around now too, you might notice. And I'm going to 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock. feeling it and stretching it. And back down, 6 o'clock. So now let's turn the ball the other way around. So the left hand this time is going to have the beam of energy, and the right hand is the recipient of that energy, the right palm. So imagine your clock on your right hand, and just start again at 12 o'clock, at 6 o'clock. So let's feel it, and we'll make it clockwise around 6 o'clock. Beam. Now notice the beam coming from your left hand, and then feel where it's hitting the right hand. Just feel into it. And then stretch it. Play with it. It's your beam of energy. And now over to 9 o'clock. Circulating it clockwise. Feel that circle of energy swirling around. This little beam going from the left down into the right. And then we're going to take it up to 12 o'clock. Swirling the energy. Feel it. And then around to 3 o'clock. Circulating it round here. And back down to 6 o'clock. Now feel it just beaming down at 6 o'clock. And now we're going to turn the energy anti-clockwise, just for fun. It's all energy. So round at 6 o'clock. We go round to 3 o'clock. Round to 12 o'clock. Back to 9 o'clock. And back down to 6 o'clock. Now you might notice that your hands are feeling more energized now. So now that we've got the whole body, we're moving energy down and up through the hands. Let's do our parting wild horses mane, and let's focus today now on that connection between the palms and the stretching of the energy and the gathering. So you'll feel when the palms connect. So when you stretch it open, it's like you're pulling that energy apart, and when you turn the palms and they connect, to make it easier to feel that beam of energy between the palms here. So let's do a few of those together. So feet parallel, and we're going to make this ball of energy between the palms. So feel that. Now you've got the beam going from the top hand to the bottom, and get the beam coming from the bottom up as well. So you've got this stream of energy up and down between the hands, and then we step with the left, and we're going to stretch that energy open. And I'm going to sit back and let those palms connect again here. Connect that energy again. And then stretch it open into the front foot, and then sit back and connect it again here. And step with the left and stretch that energy open. Sit back and gather it back in. So we're opening the energy and gathering it in. It's like taffy or stretchy elastic between your hands that you're stretching, and then we're gathering. And then we're stretching it right out to imagine reaching that energy to the end of infinity, and then gathering it all back in. And we'll turn around and we'll step the other way. So we're going to stretch it open and gather it in. And stretch it open. And then gather it all back in here. Stretch it open, feeling it all down your arms and your hands, and then all back coming in. So opening it out, gathering it in. Okay, so we're going to bring the hands down to the sides of the body, and now let's do the form with that feeling of bringing energy up bringing energy down. Into the left foot, drawing the energy up that left leg back into the right. Back down under the ground and into the left. Right down under the ground, back into the right. Sinking it down, down, down the right leg. Step with the left, now bring the energy under the ground into the left. Turn left. Back into the right. Play guitar. Feeling this, stretching the energy open here from the arms. Brush left knee and sink forward. Now sit back and the arms float down. Bring the energy up the left leg, into the right leg, and sink forward. Turn left. Feel all that energy around your body. Then we sink forward and we just whoosh it out. Then we turn, opening, and then gathering into the heart. Just letting the hands softly sink back down. And now stay sunk for a minute and just feel your body tingling with that energy. Imagine your feet, the soles of your feet tingling, your legs tingling, your tummy tingling, your chest and your shoulders, right down to the tips of the fingers, all tingling with this energy. All around the face and the head, tingling with this energy. Notice how alive and awake that feels. Okay, so let's just sit now and let us soak up that energy. It is awesome. All this free energy, all this love that we can just accumulate in the body by paying attention to it. So let's sit together for a few minutes. And as you sit, just let's again focus on that flow of energy as we're sitting. So we can move the energy with the mind. Where the mind goes, the energy follows. So just first of all, take a minute to be curious. See if you can feel tingling in parts of your body. Just listening. Feeling. For this time, not doing anything, just watching and listening gently. Open to notice what's here now. Where can I feel the aliveness in my body? Are there places that feel a bit dead? So now if there are places that feel a little bit dead to you, let's do some of our directional breathing and bring the energy in there. So pick some part of your body that you'd like to have feel more alive. And as you breathe in, bring your attention into that part of the body. And if you like, you could look at that part of the body or just see it in your mind's eye. And then breathe out from that part of the body. And then breathe into that part of the body. And then breathe out from that part of the body. And then breathe into that part of the body. And then breathe out from that part of the body. Okay, so now if you haven't done this exercise with me before, let's do it together. So to do this exercise, so that you get a good idea of what we're doing, is bring your hands together. And even if you've done this before, it's really, I love doing it regularly. It reminds me of how this works. So bring the hands together and line up the lines on your palm here. So you get the two hands and stretch the fingers back. So line the two hands up and bring the fingers together. And you'll notice that one hand seems to be a bit longer, taller than the other. You can see in mine, my right hand here is a bit longer than the left. Okay. So notice in you which finger seems longer. And then take the hands apart. And I'll focus on the hand that was shorter, and let's breathe into that. So we're going to breathe in. I'm breathing into my left hand. And breathe out from it, and just feel, really look at it. Send your attention into that left hand. Really give it your attention and your love. And then breathe in again. And feel that breath coming right down, out from the fingers. Let's do two more. Breathing into that left hand, or your right hand, whichever one for you. And breathing out. Sending your love and attention into that hand. So let's do it one more time. Okay, so now let's bring the hands back together, lining them up again along that ridge, those wrinkles or lines across there, and stretch them back, and now bring the fingers together, and woohoo, now my left hand has grown. So that's the magic of bringing your attention into the place. So let's just sit for one more minute now. I was standing up, and let's bring our attention on knowing the power of that. It's just magic. So if you have any part of your body that's feeling a bit, you know, when I hurt my back last week, I spent a lot of time breathing into that part of my body and sending it healing and love, and it just really healed so quickly. It's amazing. So let's do that together. So pick some part of your body now that you'd like to bring healing to, and let's just breathe into that part of the body. Hold your mind there, and then breathe out from that part of the body. And then breathe into that part of the body. And breathe out from that part of the body. And let's do one more. Breathing into that part of the body. And breathe out. And now just pay attention to the sensations in that part of the body. We only did 3 breaths. But if you really listen, you'll feel it's a little bit more alive. We've drawn the blood in there. The nourishment from the blood, the healing from the blood, from the fluids, the body fluids, energy. So there's a life force in the breath, a prana or a chi. So wherever you bring that life force, it enhances. So let's finish with a few breaths to the whole body. So let's breathe in to fill the whole body. And just hold that energy in your body just for a second or two, feeling your body filled with that energy from the breath. And then we'll let it out nice and slowly. Let everything relax as you breathe out. And let's breathe in again, filling the body with this energy. Feeling every cell of your body getting that energy. Holding it just for a second, and then as you breathe out, let it whoosh through the whole body. And one more. Holding it, and then a big sigh as you breathe it out. So let's sit quietly just for a minute. Just letting yourself soak up all that energy, all that awareness. It's good not to rush up and off, so give yourself a minute or two to just acknowledge the work you've done. And if anything struck you today new, because we were working on curiosity and openness, beginner's mind, just notice if you got a new awareness. Something struck you that hadn't struck you before. Or it might strike you, it mightn't strike you now, it might dawn on you this evening when you're out for a walk, or when you do some more Tai Chi another time. We've opened to new awarenesses, and just let them arrive when they arrive. They will arrive. We can't always dictate when they arrive, but they always arrive. Once we ask for that, it always comes. So lovely to have you here with me. Have a fabulous day, and I shall talk to you soon. Namaste. Happy practice. Bye.